That every voice I carry through the desert, every cry I heard in Libya, every tear shared in Euro camp will never be forgotten.
Thank you very much for the question. When we are going to talk about the Ankerzentrum, it's going to take us. Sometimes even talking about it even gives me a lot, how do you call it, a flashback on certain things. And sometimes most of us doesn't like to be discussing our journey, our experience, not because we don't want to. It's because the more we discuss it, the more we get traumatized. The more we get flashbacks, the more you start to go back into the memories. Sometimes we try to fight on, but sometimes too, you just have to go back into memory so that it will reshape your future as you move on. My experience in Ankerzentrum, one, sometimes I ask myself, does the authorities know what exactly is going on in the Ankerzentrum? Because sometimes you will be, especially when I came here the first time, I can quite remember the first day I was coming, it was raining heavily. I got there, they asked me the mission, what brought you here. I told them the reason why I came here. The first thing the security told me that you are going to be deported. I said, you have not even heard me. You don't know what brought me here.
You were security.
You are a security, and the first thing you are telling me that I'm going to be deported. She said, yeah, they're going to deport you. So it's like your first point of contact, they start to instill fear in you. So I was asking myself, is it something that the authorities have told them to be doing to be, I don't know. Sometimes most of people you talk to them, that's what they will tell you their experience. The first point of contact with the security is like you have started instilling fear in you. So since from that onset, you have started to be thinking, and you enter into the house you will be given. The first thing you enter, the people you will see, you will never hear a positive conversation.
It's crazy.
It's not like you enter somewhere and you hear a positive conversation that will give you hope. The moment you enter where you have been given, even that place, you don't even know. The first thing is, hey, here, why do you come here? What are you coming to do here? Here, you don't stay here. Here, they will deport you. Here is not good for you. Here is this. Here is that. You won't even have time to even settle down.
It's crazy.
From the moment you start, you have started the depression from the gate. From that day on. Sometimes you can even be sitting there when you get to the board to check your name. The moment you see your name on the board, or somebody calls you and tells you, hey, I've seen your name on the board, it's panicking. Until you go and pick up the letter.
And even when it's Saturday,
you will not sleep. Even you see your name on Friday evening, you know that you have to go for a letter on Monday. You will not sleep because you want to know what letter is it. Especially even if you have gone for your interview and you are from either Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, Gambia. If you are from the West Africa, you have gone for interview and you see your name on the board on Friday.
It's terrifying.
Brother, you will not sleep because you are even, it's like, I don't know if it is a deliberate tactic to break you down, because anybody I have seen that have lived in Ankerzentrum, automatically the person mentally will break down. Yeah. Mentally, you will break down. You will start having depression, you start having panic attack. And even if you go to interview and you have negative, then that's even the worst case. Anything about, look, when you have negative and you are walking from outside the camp, coming inside, you are even afraid to get to the security because there are a lot of people that the security even have to catch them forcefully, call police because they have put something on their badge that when they get to the gate, they have to catch them. People have got injured through that thing. Brother, if I tell you what, there is a time when I went to the hospital, I was having this problem like my heart, chest. I went to the hospital. It was even pathetic. So I said, I'm not going there again. So when I went to the interview, the lady I met, I met a very nice person that day. She was asking me, when you came here, do you have any sickness? So I was telling her, I have this chest problem and stuff. She asked me, have you visited the hospital? I said, I went there, the treatment they gave me, I didn't like it. So I didn't go there again. She said, no, it's your right. If you are sick, you have to go there for them to take care of you, to take care of you. But if you don't go and something happens, and I said, I've gone and I don't see anything. She said, yeah, you have to go. So that's where sometimes if you talk to certain people in the camp, you will have different experience.
Yeah.
Some people too will deal with you. So you'll be asking yourself, is this something that authorities know, or is some people are doing it on their own will, or they are just trying to? So sometimes you just get confused in the middle. You ask yourself, what is this? You go to certain office, people will treat you nicely, they will talk to you nicely, you feel you go to another place, it's like hell.
That's okay.
It's like hell. You just come out and look, I came and met one Ghanaian guy. How do we say he doesn't have he's amputated.
Yeah.
Amputated one hand. But that guy is very good with computer, even with that one hand. Very good software. Very good. So I was even encouraging him. You are amputated. You are very good with computer and software. Try your best and do the language, because language is very important anywhere you go, because language will allow you to be able to communicate and stuff. I was encouraging this guy. This guy started to go to do the BARIs in the camp. All of a sudden, when I got transferred to Strollendorf, I usually call him, ask him, how are you? How are things going? This guy just sent me a letter from these people that he's supposed to be deported. I said, an amputated person doesn't have hand. So sometimes about Ankerzentrum, if you are talking about it, we can take more than 3-4 hours to talk only about that. If you complain, they will tell you. Sometimes they will tell you, if you can't complain, why should you complain? If you think you don't want to accept it, leave. It's like the fundamental human right. I don't think I don't think people are having
It's not applied.
That's why I was saying that you don't even know if some people are doing it for out of their own this thing, because sometimes you go to, as I said, you go to certain office, you go meet nice people, they will talk to you nicely. I would say everybody is bad.
Yeah.
But you go somewhere. Look, imagine when you are going to take common food. You see the line. You see the line. Imagine. They say the day they will share chicken. Chicken time.
We blow whistle to alert chicken time.
Chicken time. The day they say we will share chicken time. You will see what is it that, imagine, what is it that for a human food to eat? Chicken. That they say the day they will share chicken. Everybody in that camp, over 2,000, 3,000, but everybody have to go to chicken.
Because that is the only day they share good food. And that the security have to intensively control your ID to see that you did not come back twice.
It's like, I ask myself, chicken time. One chicken time. One. If you see people will be fighting. So you ask yourself, if people are being fed the right kind of food, will they be fighting over a chicken time?
No.
If maybe every day we are not saying you should give us McDonald's or give us KFC or give us nobody is saying that give people, but at least something befitting. So many people don't want to even go and eat it. You tell me I can eat bread in the morning, eat bread in the afternoon, eat bread in the evening. Nobody is saying you give me fried rice or give me a semo and okro soup. Times
Commenting it, but
look, Kamara. Where did I meet Kamara? The first time I met Kamara, I was at the shop and I saw him. So when he came inside, he was very friendly, talking, hello, how are you? I said, hey. The moment I saw him, I said, this guy has been long here in Europe. He have his everything, pata. So he came the first time, hello. Mr. Michel, hello. I said, okay. So the time I saw that Kamara is living in the
Asylum,
I said, here in Bamberg, everything is possible. Here in Bamberg, everything is possible. I said, okay. But I've never met somebody very, always concentrate on doing his things. You will never met Kamara like he's in a... sometimes you can see us, the moment you see our face, you know that today the mood is not good. But you never see him and you say that Kamara, the mood is not good. Anywhere you meet him, you stand, you talk, you have forget. The last time I met Kamara I was with Destiny. We were in the city. He was complaining. He said his leg, my leg.
That is where all began.
And I was telling him, this place, everybody have problem. Today you wake up, your leg is paining you. It's only this place I wake up today, my chest will be paining me. The next day I have waist pain. The next day I have head pain. The next day every day somebody wake up, you have certain problem with your body. I said, Kamara, go home. Go home. Since you're having this kind of thing, go home, find some ibuprofen and drink, because here is only ibuprofen. Even if you go to there, they will tell you, go take ibuprofen. That's it. So I asked him, this was telling me that this Kamara has heart problem. I said, hey. The next time you tell me kidney problem. I said, what is this thing? The next time you say liver problem. Now they say his spinal cord. Now his leg. I said, what is this? It breaks my heart sometimes when you talk about these kind of things, because you see here has become, you have gone through certain conditions and situations, like sometimes you don't even have emotions anymore.
You lost your emotions.
You lost emotions. If they are talking about something, you think, this is normal. You will go through this process, you will lose your emotions. The moment something happens, you will take it to be just normal.
Yeah.
And human beings too should not supposed to be so. Look, I had one friend here. I came and met him here. He's in Berlin now. He's called Fish. When I met this guy, if you see the face of this guy, I don't think this guy have even shaved. Then I told you last time, I went to the bank with my husband. The picture I had in Ankerzentrum.
Yeah.
I showed it to the woman. She was looking at the husband like this. She looked at me. She looked at me. She said, "Du bist das?" I said, yeah. He said, "But hier, du guckst ganz anders." I said, "Nein." She said, "Nein, you look so different here and here."
Trained up.
Sometimes I see photos of mine. I don't even want to see.
Nah.
It get a time I get like a madman.
You don't even want to shave. Why are you shaving for? What are you living for? Nothing. Man. But sometimes
look at last year when we were playing soccer, the people that we were playing soccer with,
many of them are here.
Now all of them are not here. Gone.
Deported. Many of them are deported. Many of them have run away from the camp, avoiding deportation. But who you see today, you won't see them tomorrow. Which type of life is that? We living here that have passed through Asylum house, we are not always far from headache. We are not always far from body pains, not naturally, but through experience and encounter.
So the kind of beat you were beaten in that desert.
Now we are not even talking about the desert.
No, I'm talking about like the kind of beat you.
Yes. But did you know that what we have passed through the desert? For me, I would say the kind of trauma we have went through the desert, I think, yes, there is a jungle. You embarking on a jungle, you have already pictured the kind of treatment you will have. But coming to a country that portrays themselves as a country of humanity, a country of democracy, that practice this one, that practice civilization, then you came to their gate. They start dehumanizing you from their gate. They start dehumanizing you. They don't want you to integrate. They don't want you to integrate into the society. They limit your ways of freedom. You are not allowed to move. Who is housing in Bamberg, like in this city, and living under the asylum is not permitted to go to 20 kilometers away from the city where he lives. When you are being caught, then they will give you a fine because you are obligated to stay in that city. Is that not a prisoners?